why I need such a big square of white? Well, I needed it for a map. What did I need a white map for? Well, I needed it for this place. Now, this place is a shop. And so downstairs is Puppy's Potion Shop. If I can get in, it's a little laggy. So inside is Puppy's shop. Right here, we have a llama as the Miss Lemonade is the front counter clerk. I think that's the right name. So yeah, this little llama is in charge of Puppy's Potion Shop that's downstairs here. But upstairs is my library, where I sell books. A great, nice, fun library, and all these white map art. We've got an affinity room for meetings. And yeah, the only reason we've got like a chair and cake here is because I didn't like getting utterly lost in this thing. I'm the one who made it and I got lost immediately. So out, and then we get back here. Boom, library. And then this is where I'm selling most of the books at the moment. I'm getting a lot of these books from my little villager trading hall. I've done a lot of work on that off camera. But other than that, we've got, a nice library, which I did a lot of the work off camera because it was very much a spontaneous decision. And the whole building as a whole I worked on with Puppy. The interior, this library part, it's basically all me. Puppy is mostly in charge of that downstairs interior, although I did help with getting the barrows down and sorted. But yep, we've got a nice little library here that people can explore a little bit more. I still need to hang up a few paintings here and there to, finish up the nice look of the whole place. But yeah, that's another thing I've been doing a lot of. Speaking of things I've been doing a lot of, is I've just been doing a whole lot of building off camera too. So besides that infinity room that took way too long to make, we've got a automatic wool sheep farm in that building, which I still need to connect to the ground. I also, off camera, moved the sheep into a nice, good, fun little pen that they can hang out in. And then we've got cows over here, which is a new addition. We didn't really have a pen for cows. The only way we were able to access leather in the first place before this was that Dino had some cows in his basement, but now the community has their own. There's also a new shop here, which is Shadow's. Shadow is an avian, just like me. Well, not an avian, a Lytran. So Shadow is able to fly through the nether and get a bunch of nether-related blocks. So he beat Wraith to another related shop. So yeah, he sells stuff. Over in this little booth, I sell rockets because I have a little gunpowder farm from that mob farm over by the villagers way over yonder. And I was able to make a sugarcane farm that is using Titletech's design. Maybe I'll show you guys that when I show you the other stuff that's way over there. That's happened over at the villager farm. But yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. And I should probably roll the time-lapse for what's happened here. I didn't record the tree. I decided against that because it was too little on and off, too segmented. And I didn't record all of the process. And another thing to mention is that me and Puppy decided to make a rail over here. This rail goes from the hub. It passes my villager trading area, so I need to make a little pit stop station there so that it actually stops there when you're going from the hub to Puppy's witch hut way over yonder. She's gone a little far, but it's very accessible from just walking. For me, it's just a rocket flight away, if I use it smartly at least. Or you can use that train rail. And finally, we now have a new player, and their name is Orange. They are an Adirian, and I just helped them rip down their house so that they could start again and start anew. I'm not sure where they are. Oh, I think they've already started. Yep, there they are. They're still building. So yeah, Orange is getting settled onto the server pretty nicely. And as you can see, there's this new terraforming here. I'd gotten permission from the server, from all my server mates, to basically make a community portal. And that's what all this fancy terraforming is. We used to have a portal there. I made it look a little bit ruined, and I moved it over here with a bunch of fancy terraforming. I upgraded the hill that I basically embedded it in. So, time to roll that clip, huh? after that time lapse, I have about 5 minutes left for this video, so I think I'd like to show you a little bit more close up of some of the new additions I had mentioned earlier. Actually get to show you a little bit more up close some of this. So let's start with the sheep farm over here. It is still floating. I'll just take care of that in a future episode. But for right now, boom, sheep farm, kind of nice and decorated. And what the roof is made out of, it's red wood. I got it from Shadow Shop over there. I think it was Wart wood, and it's from the Better Nether mod. But we go up here and we have access to all these dispensers so that I can refill them if I need to. And this is where some extra shears are, because I accidentally made a little too many shears. But thankfully I have gotten my iron supply back, because this was really iron heavy of a project. So yeah, we got a lot of sheeps. I don't know why the sheep in the front aren't sheared like the ones in the back. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong, but it's still working. There's a lot more white there. Oh, look, see? That black sheep's in the front. And he's got just as much wool as the others. Pink sheep, not as much. There's a lot red. So it seems like over time there is some big differences, but initially it was all the same. Let's see, 10. Yeah, so the back rows do seem to have more wool than the front, but the front do still get sheared, as evidenced by the fact that there's wool here, just not as often as the back ones. Not entirely sure what's wrong. This is kind of my own redstone creation. It's not that hard to come up with your own design. You just have observers facing the block that they're on, so that when it grows or it gets eaten, the grass, it triggers the dispenser. I think that's what it is. Yeah, dispenser, to then shear the sheep. So I suppose you could say that it will get triggered every time the block grows back or gets eaten, but yeah, with that you would expect the front row to get sheared as well. Not entirely sure what's going on there. But anyways, going over here, this is completely finished. I am very happy with this build. It's nice and finished. It's really, I'm proud of myself. It looks so good. And for once, I've actually finished finished a build to the point where I'm pretty happy with it. Now it's just like a little few extra stuff. Like maybe there could be a rug here. But yeah, I don't know if this was here already the last time I recorded my little hub recap. But yeah, we got chairs. I installed some Ender chests. I know for a fact that those weren't here before. I've also added a few more books. We got 3 more books here. Silk Touch, Fortune, Feather Falling. I still have a whole lot more books, which is why I have some extra barrels over here. So to give you a better look at what this place looks like, you've already seen this upstairs place with a nice window you could just fly into, so that me and Shadow don't have to go up the ladder. Or, I mean the stairs, rather. And so, also, what's up this ladder? This mysterious ladder? Well, you have a little study room here. Then up the next level, you can go over here and have this little balcony. Looks like it's becoming nighttime. Wait, is that a pink? There's just a pink sheep over there. And somebody's mule. And so what I liked about this build is that the rafters, you can parkour over and just like hang out up there if you wanted to. But now I gotta go climb that ladder again. So what's at the very top of this ladder is what I like to think is a person who runs the libraries. That I like to think that every library has to have a librarian. So maybe the librarian just lives in the tower, and so they have some storage here. There's nothing in the storage, but they also have some extra books that maybe is personal to them. And then they have a little bed here. Is it time? Yes, it is time. So yeah, a little bit of, I guess, lore for the library. Not that much. It's just a place for like the supposed librarian to live in. And I also like really decorating this place. It feels very nice just to be in a very well decorated place. And also, there's also like nooks and crannies, as I've already shown you, that people can just kind of see and explore. I should add some potted plants and paintings. Not sure when I will get to that. But the next thing I want to show you... Wait, why do I have carpets? Oh, wait, okay, yeah. Carpets, I was thinking of moving torches and replacing all these torches with glowstone and putting on carpets on top. I think I'll just do that on my own time. I'm not gonna record that, because, you know, it's such a simple change. So over here, I don't have a minecart on me, which is fine. I can just fly over. But yeah, this rail, I'll probably show you where it actually leads to, so you can, you know... Wait, is that scaffolding? Did I leave this here? Come on. I'm stuck to the floor. I'm glued to the floor. Okay, there we go. I have been having some issues of late with the server, but it kind of gets a little laggy, but nothing I can really control about. So following this way, we go past the death bend, as me and Puppy are calling it, because creeper exploded here and it was very deadly. Am I gonna fly? Fly! You know what, maybe I shouldn't fly. It is laggy after all. I don't want to risk flying into unloaded chunks and then going to the bottom of the world. So, following this rail, we are now approaching the Villager Trader Hall over here. And there are a couple new things that I don't think we can actually see from this spot, from this area. Unless I fly up, of course, and it loads in time for you guys to see. But I will show you guys that later. Especially if I still have time in this episode, which I probably won't. Who knows? We'll see. Depends on how much I edit. But yeah, here is Puppy's little witch hut. This is where she makes all the potions for her shop, which is the bottom floor of the library that I showed you. Dino made all these trees. He's really good at making trees, it looks like. But yeah, this is where the train station ends, or, you know, L'Oreal. Oh, she's got a chicken cooker now. That's nice. Doesn't look like she's got much chickens yet, but yeah. Maybe I can get her a bunch of eggs, drop them off into her mailbox sets. Over there, something died. She's got a mailbox somewhere over there. But yeah, this is where Puppy currently lives, and she makes her potions there, and then she takes this minecart off to go travel to the main hub where her potion shop is. And this way, she can also have multiple minecart chests too, if she has too many in her inventory. So she could just bring a whole bulk of potions to the hub. I don't quite remember there was much of anything else that I needed to show. I think I covered everything. Yep. I'll end the episode there, and oh, I forgot. I have a new skin on me. Ta-da! I got a yellow sweater now. I just decided I got really bored at one point and made a bunch of skins, so now I've got different sweaters I can switch between if I want to. So a little spice of life, a little bit. But yeah, I think I'd like to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing so you're notified of when the next episode comes in. So, bye!